to family, friends, and new subscribers and our old subscribers. Thank you guys for tuning in again for video number 7, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Man, guys, it has been a rough house. I mean, the last time we filmed, we talked about our trip to Ochi. We talked about being back home and bringing in the holiday. And I just want to say that between that and the holidays and the New Year's, it has been a lot, y'all.
Yes,
it's been a lot. It has. It really has. And I guess that can go right into our current event of the day. And that's just pretty much bringing things back to the normal. I know that my mental health has been on edge because I have been trying to satisfy everybody around me by making sure everybody had a good time during the holidays. And now it's just trying to just bring it down, bring it back to normal, and get back into reality.
Yeah, as we stated the last video, we did host for Christmas, and
Yes.
we had a house full of loving family members, and it was a great time. Then after Christmas, we brought in the New Year's.
Yes.
With our church family, and we just had an awesome time. And now tomorrow will be Monday.
Oof.
First day back to work
Yes.
for me. So
Yes.
getting back to normal.
Yeah, guys. So we hope you guys are being able to wind down and just get back to the normal and just go into the year of 2022 with a new mindset, and just go into this year with just try not to carry every load. Just release things and just move forward. And that's a word for myself, y'all, because I take on a lot. But enough about all that. Babe, how you feeling? I'm feeling a little hot under all these lights.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little hot under all these lights. It's not as bad as Sando's Ochi, but yeah, still hot. But moving on to our discussion of the day, babe.
Discussion of the day. Whoo, y'all. So we got a real one for you today. We always want to try to keep it real with our discussions. During the break, the Christmas break, the holiday break, and I mentioned your mental health, but we also want to mention that you could quickly forget your role as a husband and a wife during the holidays, because you can get so distracted by everything else that's going on, and you tend to forget about, hey, how's my wife feeling? Or hey, how's my husband feeling? And that's just one issue that we ran into during the holidays. Don't get us wrong, we had a great time during the holidays, but it's still some things that we neglected as a married couple, and that was definitely each other.
Yeah, so I would say, coming back from my anniversary in November and going into the Christmas holiday, I feel like we were on top of the world as far as our love languages. Our love tank was pretty high, pretty full, and different things like that.
He said love tank, y'all. There is a love tank, and it can get empty.
Yeah. So going into the holiday break, where the kids get out of school and we start planning for Christmas and stuff like that, my wife's love tank started to kind of dwindle a little bit. And when it started to dwindle, I wasn't putting anything back into it.
I like a lot of attention, y'all.
So I think the climax of that was, matter of fact, a few nights ago, I was outside. I met a new neighbor in our neighborhood, and we was walking around, and we came in the backyard, and my wife called me into the house while I was out there talking to him. And you want to explain what went on?
Well, guys, at the time I was a little upset about some things that happened around the house, and I needed my husband's attention. But instead of him focusing on what I needed at the time, he thought it was cool to just like say, okay babe, we'll take care of it later, and went back outside to his company.
Hold on, babe. Hold on. She's trying to let me off the hook. Look, guys, my wife bought a brand new rug, and it was in the front room. And while she was out shopping or taking care of her running errands or whatever the case would be, I was home with the kids, and I let the kids have their way on the new rug.
Just let them run wild on my new white rug.
New white rug, kind of off-white. So there was black markings on the rug and different things like that. So when she came home, she noticed it.
I upset.
Right, and that's why she called me in the house.
Yeah. So we don't want to go further into that story. That's just to let you know, guys, that was just the start of things. And just the fact that I felt like he couldn't cater to me at that moment, it just made me very upset. It really did. And then some more things followed. The issue came up about helping each other around the house. I'm for one, I always wanted to have a marriage where me and my husband wash the dishes together, we clean up together, we make the bed together, which we do sometimes, but it's not as much as I would like for it to be. But you know, just one of the issues that we have, and I'm pretty sure some of you married couples have those type of issues too.
While you were saying that, I rolled my eyes off camera.
Oh, it's okay. It's alright, let's keep it real, Yeah. But I tried to explain to him that I'm only one person and I cannot clean this big house by myself. I need help, y'all. I need help.
And her explaining all this to me. Now at the time she said it to me, I wasn't trying to hear it because again, I had company outside and I'm like, oh, this can wait till later. But it was important to my wife at that moment, and it was important for her to get that off her chest,
right.
Which you should have been able to do that,
right.
Without me complaining or wanting to get back to my company. So it gave me time to reflect afterwards. And what I realized in myself was I lost focus on my wife and her needs during this holiday season. With all of the errands that I needed to do, with all of the appointments that I had coming up and meetings that I had coming up, life-changing events for the better that was coming up, I started focusing on those things instead of focusing on my wife. And when I took my attention off of my wife, she felt that. You know? And it's important for us to be aware of what our roles are, what our duties are, what our jobs are to our spouses. And it's not my job to fulfill her or make her happy or anything like that.
I'm not selfish, guys.
Right.
I'm not selfish. I don't want all the attention.
Absolutely. But you do deserve help around the house.
Yes.
And you do deserve my love and affection.
Right.
And that's on a daily basis. That's not on a sometimes thing. But with everything that I had going on, I lost focus of her.
And this is where me and Jermaine fixed it. We sat down first as adults and second as a married couple, and we sat outside on the front porch and we had a long talk about what things that were on our hearts. And I think the important thing is to sit down, talk about how you feel individually, and ask questions. Get it off your chest, because it's not good to let that stuff fester, because next thing you know, the enemy got your head filled with all types of things. Like I want to slap them.
That's why we did the meeting outside on the porch, just in case the neighbors was out there.
I want to fuss. I want to get mad, but at the end of the day, this is somebody you love and you want to be with, and you want things to work out for your marriage. So it was important that we sat down, we talked about our problems, and we just came to a solution that we're going to always take the time to sit down, ask each other questions, like, babe, how you feeling today?
Yeah.
Or, babe, anything you need done today? Babe, anything you need from the store today? Babe, anything we need to do? We need to plan a date night? And that's one thing that we're going to try to do more of, our date nights, and I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, and another thing, husbands, look, we got superwomen for wives, and I gotta stop looking at her just like she's superwoman. She can handle everything. She can pick up the kids at school. She can do the laundry. She can put the laundry up. She can do the dishes. She can cook. She can clean.
Wash cars. Clean out the car.
Look, my wife does it all, and I gotta stop looking at her like it doesn't bother her to do these things on her own, even though it seemed like, she does it without complaining, right? But at the same time, just because she doesn't complain, that doesn't mean that she likes doing it like the way that she's been doing it. So
I had a breaking point, y'all.
Yeah.
I had to sit down and talk about it.
Yeah.
But it was good. But I think the whole, and I don't know if this will be our point of the day, unless you got something else that you want to add.
No, you go ahead. Do the point of the day.
So I guess the point of the day for us, you guys, is I want to say first, always remember your spouse's love language. Me, I guess, is affirmation for me. See, he knows. Affirmation for me. And also, it may be touch, quality time, and his, I don't know what it would actually be.
You know what mine is.
Well, the crazy thing is he likes to see me clean up the house. It's actually a turn on for him.
Well, my wife got a broom in her hand, I tell you.
sad, just sad. But
forgive me,
just remember your spouse's love language first of all. Second of all, take the time to feel out how to feel. Lord, I can't talk. Take the time to see how your spouse is feeling. Take the time to see how they're feeling. Ask questions, spend time with them, and just take a break. Even from the kids, send the kids away so you can have that alone time just to see and reflect on things that are going on in your marriage. So, yeah.
2022 is going to be, did I say that right? 2022?
Yeah.
That sounds so weird.
Yeah.
2022 is going to be a great year for us, the Thompson household. We hope it's going to be a great year for you guys.
Because the number 2 means what, babe?
Union. Unity.
And unity.
Alignment.
Is it alignment?
Unity. Y'all find out what the number 2 means and post it in the comments.
Spiritual meaning of the number 2.
Y'all figure out what that is and put it in the comments section. So yeah, and with that, it brings us to the gem of the day, which is by Deitrick Haddon.
Restore Me Again.
And it's called Restore Me Again. And the reason why we chose that selection is because it kind of fit the situation as far as what we was talking about. In the song, he's talking about I've been unfaithful, I've been ungrateful, and all this stuff like that. And through it all, God has never left me. He continues to restore me, just like my wife has never loved. She continues to restore this marriage and build it up stronger. Absolutely. And I do the same for her. And with that being said, we got a Bible verse for you guys.
Before we go into the Bible verse, you guys, I want you to click on that bell. I want you to subscribe to this channel because even with our 2 new subscribers, we're thankful for them. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers so we can just have that milestone. So we thank you guys who've been watching so far. We thank you for all the new subscribers.
Absolutely. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. So the Bible verse today is coming out of the book of Romans chapter 12 verse 10, and it reads, love each other with genuine affection and take delight in honoring each other. Love each other with genuine affection and take delight in honoring each other.
That goes so far, man. I just love the word. The word is life. The word is life, y'all. This is our instrument right here to living this good old life. It really is.
Yeah. And with that being said, we are glad that you made it to the end of this video. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will see you again next time.
Thank you, guys.
All right.